And hello, movie lovers, and welcome to Neighbors Watching Trailers. With me, I have my good friend. I can't hear you.
Charlie, hello. Sorry I was
There you go.
muted.
It's okay. It's perfectly fine. But no, we are actually going to be doing our trailer reaction to Morbius. And speaking of Morbius, I have a mini Morbius right here. Morbius, the Living Vampire, is hands down one of my favorite villains within the. And I'm by myself.
No, sorry. I just did it so you can get a better face up of your pop figure
Okay, thanks.
because your thing's kind of blurry. That's why.
It's okay, thanks. But this is my mini Morbius. And like I said before, this is hands down one of my favorite Marvel villains, aside from Venom, of course. But also too, back in whenever the Amazing Spider-Man was a thing with Andrew Garfield, and the third Spider-Man movie with Andrew Garfield, they were gonna put Morbius into this franchise. And I was excited to see it. And then all of a sudden they put Jamie Foxx doing whatever he was doing in that third film. But I like Morbius, the Living Vampire. I actually own a couple of Morbius comic books and stuff like that. I'm a huge sweaty when it comes down to his character, his origins character, and everything else. And also, too, I'm actually excited for Jared Leto's portrayal of Morbius and to see what he's able to do with it. I love the trailer, the last trailer that we got about a year ago, but now this is a new trailer and I'm able to react to it. So, with further ado, let's go on ahead and see what we have.
You need a doctor? I am a doctor. I should have died years ago. People all over the world have my disease. To find a cure, we have to push the boundaries, take the risks. If you're gonna run, do it now.
Dr. Michael
Ooh, people are
Morbius,
strange.
you've been missing for 2 months.
When you're a stranger,
Then you were found on a container ship that washed up off of Long Island.
faces look ugly. When you're alone.
What did you do to yourself, Doctor?
I wish I knew. I went from dying to being more alive than ever. It worked. Not exactly. I have increased strength and speed, some form of bat radar. What else can I do?
I'm liking this.
There's something inside of me. Wants to hunt.
Dang
And
it.
some blood. Michael. When you're straight, faces come. Can you control it? I don't know.
Half the city wants to kill you.
We have an misconception thing in San Francisco.
The other half wants to control you.
Hey, Dr. Mike, you and I should stay in touch.
Ooh, okay, some connectivity with the Spider-Man franchise.
Save a life. But I don't know what I'm capable of. You save lives, you don't take them. Are you here to heal the world? Or to destroy it?
Yes.
Who the hell are you, man? I am Venom. Yeah, it's Dr. Michael Morbius at your service.
Okay, so I like the eeriness, the creepiness of it. I like the doctor who's trying to create a serum for himself to be able to get rid of this cancer that he has, but then he winds up having some type of deformity with the serum, and that's actually part of the origin story of Morbius. They're following it within the comic book realm of the comic book, so that's something that I really did appreciate. It's also the fact that it's making him question his own abilities. Is his own cancer going to take over him, or is his own emotions, his own stuff is going to take over himself as well? And Morbius is a very complex character to where he's trying to do the right thing, but at the same time, he's actually destroying everything that he knows and loves and everything in front of him too. So he's trying to do the right thing, but also at the same time, he's actually a villain though as well. And I actually like it. I mean, I like the I have a feeling though when we see this movie, it's going to be a very slow build to get the full transformation of Morbius, which is something that I wanted to see. I don't want something right off the bat, no pun intended. I didn't want something that is going to be quick paced, where it's basically all of a sudden you now see the transformation and then bam, he's Morpheus. I want to see it where it's like a slow build, and then finally we get up to that point, and then it shows you the whole entire deal where he's actually being transformed. So that's something that I wanted to see. Looks like that I'm getting from that angle. Also, too, I like the People Are Strange music. It has that Lost Boys kind of feel to it and stuff like that, because they use that same introduction into the Lost Boys movie where Michael and his brother moves into the town. They're actually playing People Are Strange, and there's also vampire stuff going on within that world. But this, to me, fits in with the tone and the continuity of the Spider-Man universe, and I'm glad that we get to see Michael Keaton in this movie, and that allows us to know that this is actually opening up the world for the Sonyverse and also for the MCU universe. But what about you, Charlie? I mean, are you sold on it? Did you like the transformation part?
I was gonna check this out when they released the trailer last year. I mean, it's more of the same. I mean, I'm probably gonna see it. I'm intrigued on it. I think at just this point, I'm like, okay, let's get the movie. Like, I mean, you've been delaying this long enough, so I think it's at time. Yeah, they officially. I think I was just looking on the Wikipedia page that Michael Keaton's actually reprising this role that he played from Spider-Man: Homecoming,
Right.
because early on he was playing somebody else that was listed. It wasn't necessarily that character, but I believe, again, it's according to Wikipedia, is supposed to be Adrian Toomes / Vulture. But that's Wikipedia. Let me check somewhere else. But I just want to check to make sure, because originally it looked like he was playing another character.
To me, I thought he was playing Vulture all along, but I could be wrong on that though. But
They never IMDb hasn't confirmed that yet, so I think we'll have to wait and see for the movie. We'll see. It probably isn't that big of a role anyway. It's probably just a small cameo
to allow us to know that these Marvel villains are taking place within the same universe, probably.
Maybe
If that's
we'll
the
see.
case.
Yeah, we'll see. Again, I don't know. I mean, I like the Venom nod. I thought that was pretty funny. The Spider-Man poster in the back that has this murderer on it. So it depends. This might take place during, in terms of timeline, it might be during Far From Home, because when you have the word murder on top of Spider-Man, because it'll probably take place after the events of Spider-Man. No, Far From Home. Yeah, the one. Yeah, where he supposedly is guilty of killing the Jake Gyllenhaal's character Mysterio or whatever. So it seems like it might be set in that same place. So there might be a lot of giant a lot of stuff happening regarding the multiverse. So again, we'll see. I mean, I think I'm gonna watch it. I mean, it looks more entertaining than the Eternals, so I'll definitely probably check it out. I mean, and the Eternals comes out this weekend, and I'm like, I'm not sitting that for 2.5 hours of boringness. I'd rather go watch Red Notice, which is supposed to be which actually is going to be in theaters this weekend, not just on
nice.
Netflix. And Netflix next week it'll be in theaters, which I didn't realize that. So I'm gonna watch it. It's for next year, because next year is completely loaded with stuff. So we'll see. I mean, I'm intrigued to watching it.
Yeah, this one right now is my anticipated movie to go check out and see, because Morbius is one of those villains that holds a special place in my heart and stuff like that too. Also, too, I could see it probably if they're going to open up the world to Blade. I could see him probably being into this Blade universe, probably.
I hope so. I need to get my hopes up for the new Blade movie. I was now I'm questioning if it's gonna work. I'm rooting for it, but nothing's come out lately that's kind of like alleviated that hope. Like, if it's going to be PG-13, I'm out. You can't have a PG-13 Blade movie, so hopefully, again, I don't know, we'll see. But if Blade shows up, yeah, that'd be cool.
But still, I'm excited for it. Also, too, in the comic books, that's something else I wanted to mention is in the Morbius comic books, before they canceled the new comics, they were actually having him and Spider-Man interact with each other. I was definitely enjoying the two of them teaming up to find a serum for him, because that's basically what they were trying to do. What Spidey was trying to do for him to help him, and he was even trying to talk to him and saying, "Hey, look, you're going about it the wrong way." And I definitely like that. So, anyways, like I said before, I definitely love the trailer. I'm at a 10 with this trailer, basically, but I'm actually at a 5 for my level of excitement for it. How about you?
3.5.
Okay.
Again, I think I just gotta like I think I'm tired of the trailers. Like I know you had to come out. They had to come out with one because it's been a year. But I think the constant delays and stuff. I'm like, okay, enough with the delays. Let's get with the movie.
Okay. With
Yeah.
that being said, guys, all you have to do is just go on ahead, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. Also, too, me and two Blur Girls teamed up, and we're actually doing a fundraiser for Children's at St. Jude's Hospital. All you have to do is go into the description below and get yourself a Cincy. All proceeds go over to the Children's at St. Jude's Hospital. Another thing, too, is if you want to donate to our channel, all you have to do is go to gofundme.com/Movie Lovers Unite podcast, and that's how you can donate by $10 over there. But smashing that share button, smashing that like button, and smashing that subscribe button goes a long way. Also, smashing that little bell in the bottom right hand corner also helps as well. So go on ahead, do all that stuff. Also, too, if you want to follow us on Instagram and all that other stuff, all you have to do is just hit Movie Lovers TV Lovers Unite on Facebook. It's underneath the same brand name as well as on Pinterest and on Instagram as well. Then, of course, guys, you can always go on ahead, get an audio podcast only episode of many episodes that we do here at Movie Lovers Unite, where you guys get your major podcasts from. Then, of course, if you guys want to go over to Good Pods and stuff like that, all you have to do is go over to Good Pods, rate us on Good Pods. You can, as a matter of fact, you can actually rate individual episodes and tell us what you think about those individual episodes. So go on ahead, check those out. And also another thing too is if you guys want to, go on ahead and follow me on TikTok as well at Movie Lovers Unit 0. That's where you guys can go on ahead, follow me. I do some promotional stuff sometimes for the YouTube channel and for the podcast itself. Matter of fact, I actually put out a little teaser of Brent Scorpo from the former director and coach from Shawshank Redemption. He's going to be on the show on 11/23/2021 at 8 o'clock Central Time, 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific Time. And, of course, if you want our sponsor or you'd like to be on the show, all you have to do is email us at movieloversunite@gmail.com. And it's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. I can't wait to do this again. And bye-bye.